Picture this. You've spent 10 years clawing up the greasy pole of a corporate grind, earning every promotion with sweat and sleepless nights, only to discover the man you swore your life to has been sizing you up like a cash cow ready for slaughter. That's my story. Noah, 32, department manager at a top-tier firm, a woman who thought she'd built a fortress of success, only to find it was a house of cards held together by a liar's smile. It's not just about love gone sour. It's about trust torched to ash, a family's greed unmasked, and the moment I realized I'd been played for a fool. This isn't a pity party. It's a warning etched in the wreckage of a marriage I thought was gold. Here's how it went down, step by gut-wrenching step, until the truth hit me like a freight train. I've been a soldier in the office trenches since I was 22, fresh out of college with a business degree and a hunger to prove myself. Landed a gig at a major company. Think glass towers, endless coffee, and deadlines that'd make a saint curse. I worked my ass off, stacking qualifications like firewood, project management certs, leadership courses, anything to climb. 10 years later, I'm department manager. Young for the role, but damn good at it. My boss, a grizzled vet with a knack for cutting through bullshit, keeps me sharp. My team's a pack of overachievers who'd run through walls for a win. Work's my kingdom, my paycheck's fat, and I've got a corner office with a view of the city skyline. Personal life, though? A ghost town. One boyfriend in college, sweet guy, fizzled out, then nothing. Too busy chasing the next rung to swipe right or sip wine at bars. Friends called me a workaholic nun. I laughed it off until one of them decided to intervene. Her name's Lisa, a college pal who'd married young and popped out 2 kids. She saw me hitting 30 solo and staged a rescue, a dinner party at her place, all dim lights and jazz, with a curated guest list. "Noah, meet Matthew," she said, shoving me toward a guy with a lopsided grin and eyes that crinkled when he laughed. He was 32, an accountant with a steady gig, laid back but sharp. We hit it off over her burnt lasagna, swapping stories about soul-crushing audits and the glory days of 90s TV. He got my number, texted me the next day, and soon we were regulars at this hole-in-the-wall diner. Greasy burgers, endless fries, talking till closing. 3 months in, he said, "I love you, Noah," voice soft over a milkshake. I melted, said it back. 6 months later he proposed, down on one knee in the park, ring glinting in the dusk. I said yes, heart pounding like a drum. Wedding was small, sweet, my white dress, his rented tux, a dance to Sinatra under string lights. I thought I'd won the lottery. His parents sealed the deal. First visit, they rolled out a welcome that'd make a king blush. "Noah, you're gorgeous," Matthews out-kicked his coverage. His mom cried, hugging me tight, tears streaking her mascara. His dad, a burly guy with a handshake that could crush walnuts, beamed. "Proud of you, son. Snagged a keeper." I turned red. They chuckled, waved it off. "Big company, huh?" his dad asked, pouring coffee. "Quitting when you're hitched?" "No, I'm staying," I said, bracing for pushback. "Good for you," his mom nodded. "A woman who works hard, that's rare." Relief washed over me. Friends had horror stories. Mothers-in-law demanding they ditch jobs to support the man. Not here. These folks were warm, chatty, like Matthew, easy to love. I thought, this is family. We moved into my place, a cozy 2-bedroom I'd bought with my savings, hardwood floors and a kitchen I barely used. Newlywed life was a high. Waking up to his sleepy grin, coming home from work to find him sprawled on the couch with a beer, watching reruns. I'd cook, badly. He'd tease me, and we'd laugh till midnight. 6 months in, though, he sat me down, face serious. "I've been thinking," he said, swirling his coffee. "Let's live with my parents." I blinked. "What?" "They're getting old, late 60s. I'm worried, health, bills, you name it." I got it. My folks are the same age, but my brother and his wife bunk with them, so I'm off duty. Matthew's an only child. The weight's his. "Live how?" I asked. "They've got no extra rooms, every closet stuffed." He leaned in, eyes gleaming. "We renovate their place into a 2-family house. Separate units, privacy, cheaper than buying new. Big, beautiful space. It clicked. Smart, practical. His folks were gems. Separate digs meant no friction. Okay, I said, watching him light up like a kid on Christmas. They came over days later. Hugs, thanks, promises of Sunday dinners. I thought, this is doable. Then the floor dropped out. Can you pay for the remodel? He asked one night, avoiding my eyes. What, all of it? I said, voice climbing. That's $100,000. He shifted, uneasy. Yeah, and we're in debt. My stomach lurched. Debt. How much? $150,000, he muttered, staring at the table. I exploded. What the hell, Matthew? I'd braced for $20,000, maybe $30,000, not a $250,000 bomb. It started small, he said, hands up. Bad investments, grew over time. My parents are on a pension, can't pay. My salary's peanuts. I gaped, reeling. So $250,000 total? From me. He grabbed my hands, desperate. I love you, Noah. I want us to take care of them. Please help. I'll pay you back, bit by bit. His eyes begged, voice cracked. I caved, heart overruling my head, signing up for a burden I never saw coming. I had savings. Decent. Not bottomless. Dropped $30,000 up front. Mapped out installments for the rest. His parents chimed in. Send it straight to the debt account. We're lousy with cash. Don't trust ourselves. Sensible. I didn't want it vanishing mid-transfer. They wept gratitude. No more collection calls haunting us. His dad choked out, clapping my shoulder. We built the duplex. $100,000 for a split-level beauty. My half with a sleek kitchen. There's cozy downstairs. Shorter commute, more study time. I liked it, even with the debt shadow. But Matthew. Not a penny from him. My pay's too low, he'd dodge, refusing to show stubs. I swallowed it, worked overtime, told myself it was for love, for us. A year in, they asked, how's the debt? Down to $90,000, I said. Paid $30,000 this year. They stared, awed. Noah, you're incredible. His mom sobbed, hugging me. 3 years, it'll be gone. Pride swelled. Worth the grind, I thought. Then I came home early. Overtime wrapped fast. Team crushed it, so I raced back to cook for Matthew, apron ready. Saw their shoes at the door. His folks were over. Voices drifted from the living room, low and smug. You nailed it, Matthew, his dad chuckled. Big company cash. Seducing her was genius. She paid the house too, Matthew said, voice cold. Ditch her when the debt's clear. His mom giggled. That $150,000? Horse racing mostly, my bets, but she's our golden goose. Laughter rang out, sharp as glass. I froze, keys digging into my palm, their words carving a hole where my trust used to be.
Ever walked into your own life and found it's a stage, every smile a prop, every promise a lie? That's where I stood, Noah, 32, keys biting into my palm, listening to my husband Matthew and his parents plot to bleed me dry and toss me out like yesterday's trash. I'd spent a year breaking my back to pay their $150,000 debt, remodeled their house with my savings, all for a man who'd seduced me for my paycheck and a family who saw me as their ATM with legs. Horse racing bets, they'd laughed, $150,000 frittered away while I worked overtime to clean it up. Ditch her when it's paid, Matthew had said, their cackles echoing in my skull. I could have crumbled right there, but something snapped. Anger, not tears. This wasn't the end of me. It was the start of their reckoning. 3 months later, I turned their game upside down, walked away with everything, and left them choking on the ashes. Here's how I burned it all down and built something better. I didn't scream when I heard them, no point tipping my hand. Slammed the door loud, yelled, "I'm home," and strode into the living room, face a mask of calm. Matthew grinned, clueless. Hey, Noah, good day? His mom chirped. Welcome back, hon. All sweetness, like they hadn't just carved me up. His dad nodded, sipping a beer. I cooked dinner, spaghetti, sauce simmering, while they chatted about the weather, my stomach twisting with every fake laugh. Matthew bathed after. I locked myself in our room, sank onto the bed, and let the sobs rip through me. A year of my life, $60,000 of my money, for this? But crying turned to plotting. I'd heard their plan. Use me, dump me.
Fine.
I'd play their game, win it, and leave them with nothing. Wiped my face, grabbed my laptop, and started digging bank accounts, divorce laws, real estate titles. By dawn, I had a blueprint. For 3 months, I was the perfect wife. Smiles at breakfast, kisses at night, while I built my exit. Lawyer on speed dial, finances locked down, every move calculated. Matthew never suspected. His folks kept up the Noah, you're a blessing act. I fed them a Whopper one night over dinner. Debts paid, I said, casual, sliding a doctored bankbook across the table. His eyes popped. All $150,000? 3 years early. Yep, I lied, pointing to a fake $90,000 withdrawal, money I'd shuffled to a hidden account. Savings and salary, cleared it last week. He couldn't hide the glee, fake tears welling up. Noah, you're amazing. My parents will flip. They did, rushed over, hugged me, wept. You're our savior, his mom bawled, clutching my hands. A godsend, his dad choked out. I smiled, nodded, let them bask, knowing the trap was set. Days later, Matthew sat me down, face stone cold. I'm sorry, Noah. You've got to go. I've got a girlfriend. She's moving in. I'm divorcing you, crash with my parents. I blinked, feigned shock. What? He scowled. I don't need you anymore. Stay as a maid if you want. Breadwinner's done. The door swung open, his parents strolled in, smirking. He told you, huh, his dad said. Come to our place, do chores. We'll charge rent. They laughed, a trio of hyenas circling a carcass. I'd waited for this, rehearsed it. Stood up, voice ice. You all need to leave. They froze. What? His mom sputtered. This house is mine, I said. I paid the remodel, $100,000, changed the title to my name. I decide who stays, who goes. Matthew's jaw dropped, his dad's beer slipped. They scrambled. But you paid our debt. Matthew barked. You're screwed without us. I smirked.
Wrong.
That $90,000? Never paid. Faked the bank book. It's still yours. Collections will hit soon. Have fun. Their faces drained, white as the walls I'd funded. And Matthew, I added, you admitted an affair. You'll pay alimony. Your girl too. She's liable. He panicked, voice cracking. She'll dump me. She wanted the house, the money. Not my mess, I snapped. I'm selling this place. You owe me $60,000 for what I did pay, my lawyer's coming for it. His mom wailed. Please, Noah, don't. His dad begged. We'll fix this. I turned away, done with their crocodile tears. The duplex sold fast, $200,000, prime spot, a family eager for the split layout. I'd sunk $160,000 in, $60,000 on their debt, $100,000 remodel, netting $40,000 profit. Lawyer squeezed alimony from Matthew, $500 a month, 2 years, and $5,000 from his mistress, who bailed when his wallet dried up. His parents coughed up $60,000 for my initial payments, court-ordered, no choice. I walked away with cash in hand, plus my savings, fattened by a raise and a year of quiet investing, stocks, bonds. A side hustle that had doubled my nest egg to 6 figures. They're back where they started, $90,000 in debt, no house, scrambling for rent. Matthew's alone, his girlfriend ghosted. His folks? Shunned by neighbors who caught wind of their scam. Small town, big mouths. I'm free now, moved to a sleek condo downtown, floor-to-ceiling windows, a view that screams mine. No more duplex, no more lies. Work's still my rock. Boss gave me a bonus for crushing last quarter's targets. My team's tighter than ever. Nights, I sip wine on my balcony, city lights sprawling below, and feel the weight gone. Matthew's call stopped, blocked him after the fifth, "I'm sorry." His parents tried letters, sob stories, torn up unread. I've got no room for leeches. Dating's off the table, trust's a bruise still healing, but I'm not lonely. Friends like Lisa fill my weekends. We laugh over tacos, no pity in their eyes, just pride. The perfect part? I'm set financially, mentally, finally. That $40,000 profits in a high-yield account, growing slow and steady. Alimony's a cherry on top. Petty cash for fun. I'm eyeing a trip next year, Italy, maybe, pasta and sun. No one else's baggage. Work's a launch pad, gunning for director in 5 years, and I'll get it. Matthew and his clan thought they'd broken me, but they forged me instead. Steel where I'd been soft. I see people clear now. Smiles don't fool me. Promises get vetted. One day I'll love again, build something real with someone who's not a shadow of greed. Until then, I've got my empire, cash, career, condo, and a life that's mine alone. They lost everything. I gained it all. That's not just an ending. It's a victory lap.